Hello gorgeouses, tarot tribes, it's Ethany and welcome to day 17 of the 31 days of tarot challenge. And I could actually make this one really quick. Today's prompt is do you read using reversals? Why and why not? No, I don't. Day over. No, that doesn't really explain why or why not. No, I don't read reversals. I don't read reversals for the fact that I think it has a lot to do with how you're taught. And I was taught that the tarot has enough light and shade. It is a complete story and a complete book on its own, that you don't need reversals. I think reversals, depending on how you read and your confidence as a reader, I feel like it can complicate it even more, and it can enrich it as well. I almost feel like I need to challenge myself this year sometime to read reversals, just to kind of flip the script a little bit and try something different. If you all egg me on, I'll do it. And then I will just be like, oh, I want to get my surrender. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. It's been a long time since I've looked at that. But I do believe that each card has a shadow side and a light side. I feel like with anything in life, so let's us take a card and discuss what I mean about that. So no, I don't. I wasn't taught that way. So therefore, I don't read that way. So I'm going to pull a few cards and I'm going to show you what I mean about what I'm talking about. Ah, awesome. Okay, so the Nine of Swords, this is from the Thelema Tarot. Let's take the Nine of Swords, for example. I think I talked about this in another day anyway. But usually seen as a negative card, right? Or seen as not a nice one. So if we reverse that, you can see that as it moving away from you or lessening the harshness. That's one way of seeing it, or it can make it even worse. So it depends on how you read reversals as well, right? Right. So do you see it as it reversing the meaning, or it moving away from the person, or lessening the impact, or does it make it even more so? Or does the right side up make it even more so? And then, for example, say like the Emperor, you know, upright, he's about leadership and command and power and the masculine power source. And then reversed, does that mean it's a feminine power source? Does that mean it's like being unorganized, unorganized? So I can see, or does it lessen it? Does it mean that the leadership and the organization is moving away from you? So I feel like if you're going to, for me, and I'm going to have to figure this out before I take on the challenge. I'm sure you're all going to be like, do it. You have to figure out how you read reversals and play with that as much as you do when you're reading cards. And I really honestly believe that it's like in martial arts. Okay, so I did mixed martial arts and I did weapons training as well. Would love to get back to it someday. And you have to learn with a dominant hand. Usually you're right, and then you go back and you learn everything with your left. So I feel like to learn the tarot, spending time with the tarot completely upright and not reading reversals, and maybe just looking at the shadow aspects of it, because there are shadow aspects of everything, because, you know, positions and spreads can make it a shadow aspect, or the situation can make it a shadow aspect. So those things do come in play, and the circumstance and situation can make it shadow. And then look at reversals when you're really comfortable with it, so that you're not constantly questioning yourself and questioning what the cards mean for yourself. And that could just be a very biased thing for me to say, because I don't read reversals, but I feel like that would be a really healthy kind of good way of going about it. What about you? Did you read reversals like straight away? Do you feel like it helps your understanding of the tarot, and does it make your readings easier or more complicated? I'd love to know that too, because I don't read them. So I want to have some feedback on reading reversals before I get into this and start doing it myself. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and a little bit of a chat about reversals and why I don't read them. I just feel like it complicates things. It's already complicated. You're already learning 78 freaking cards. Oh my God, that's enough is enough in regards to a really good place to start. And then you can add on to that as you go. Please check out the other channels who are doing the challenge. If you like this video and you like ramblings about tarot and unboxings and oracle cards and all that good stuff, then please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you tomorrow.